Hey, 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 what's up? What's going on? My chosen and collective community. So your girl Phoenix is back with some more tea. And let's see what's going on with the chosen and collective, honey, because overall, somebody definitely is doing some bullshit to you, chosen and collective. So we got scare tactics out there at the bottom of the deck. Someone is overall trying to scare you and use scare tactics to basically stop you from making some type of decision. So be mindful of that and take heed of that. Someone is overall using scare tactics and they believe that they're playing chess by doing this. They believe that they are overall making the best move and they believe that they have the ups one on you, chosen and collective, by using these scare tactics. Okay, so be mindful of that and let's get into it and see why they're using these scare tactics on you. So you know that someone is overall trying to scare you and overall stop you from making some type of decision in your life. So be mindful of that and be aware of that. So they're trying to scare you because we have graduation day, because you're getting ready to you're overall getting ready to elevate in your life. We have graduation day, leveling up, lessons learned, acquired wisdom. So this is why they're overall trying to scare you, because you're leveling up on them, chosen and collective. They know they're getting ready to get left behind. If they don't level up with you and overall do the work that you're doing and overall continue to put the work in that you're putting in, they know you're leaving them on graduation day. They see you leveling up. So this is why they're trying to scare you and overall into not blossoming and growing into the person that you're supposed to be and you were destined to be. So be mindful of that, that overall someone is basically trying to stop you from your destiny, your purpose. Someone is trying to stop you from leveling up in life. Even though you put in the work overall, chosen and collected to be graduating and getting this level up, they're trying to stop you from doing this. So be mindful of that and take heed of that. If you feel any weird type of activity or weird type of signs, this is why they're doing it, because they see you leveling up. You have gifts that they don't have. You have the knowledge that they don't have. So be mindful of that and take heed of that. Let me go ahead and zoom in on that so you can see level up. Okay, lessons learned, acquired wisdom. So you are acquiring wisdom, chosen and collective, and overall, you acquired enough wisdom to graduate, honey, to be where you need to be. And we have broke ass. So this person is overall trying to scare you, chosen and collective, and to not basically moving forward with your life and leveling up, because they're broke ass. They know once you're gone, they don't have nothing to lean on to. They are not going to be able to survive. This is why they are overall trying to scare you into staying and scare you into not graduating, scare you into not caring about leveling up, because they're broke ass. They never cared about putting in the work to level up, chosen and collective. Let's go ahead and be blunt about it and keep it all the way a buck and real. They never cared to level up in life. This is why they're a broke ass, okay? Because people also do go through trials and tribulations in their home, workplace, overall, etc. But what you don't do is continue to sit there and procrastinate while another person is putting in the work to get y'all where y'all need to be. So now they're trying to scare you because you see them as the broke ass that they are. You see them as the lazy ass that they are, a person that don't want to put in no work, only when they're trying to scare a motherfucker. They ain't putting no work to scare themselves. They ain't even trying to scare themselves straight. You ever seen the show Beyond Scared Straight? They ain't even trying to scare themselves straight, honey. So this is why you cool and you overall decided to work on yourself and overall give yourself that time to elevate and level up. Because you knew that all they do is basically perform these type of acts and make these type of decisions to make somebody come out their pocket. And you like, you good? You do know I'm too smart for this, right? You do know I'm a boss. I'm leveling up, right? You good? But they don't know this, chosen and collective, because they don't know how to think like this. They don't overall have this type of knowledge. This is why they're broke ass, okay? So be mindful of that, that overall you're a smart being, you're a chosen being, and overall you're whole. You knew what to do. When times got rough and overall you felt like something got to give, you knew what to do. You put the work in. Graduation day is here for you. You are overall going to get promoted in some way. Some big blessing is coming for you. And in general, you're leveling up. So be mindful of that this broke ass is mad that you're leveling up and overall doing a lot of stuff to scare you. And clearly, if you're a fighter that can fight those type of battles for yourself, your future, your destiny, you already a fighter. These scare tactics that they trying to use on you, you looking like, I'll bop you in your shit, okay? Do you not see how strong I am? Did you not see how far I have come? I'm too strong, baby, okay? You understand that? That's what you gonna need to go ahead and tell them. I'm too strong for you, baby. Spiritually and in the 3D. In the 5D and the 3D. Can't be fucked with. See, they try to fuck with you in the spiritual realm. That's why they fucked up in the physical realm, the 3D. They try to do things mentally and overall throw you off your A game and play mind games with you and scare you so you wouldn't have this day specifically for yourself. So you wouldn't make it to the finish line. Okay? So be mindful of that you got people out here overall basically thinking you don't deserve the rewards that you work for, that you worked hard for and put the energy in and the time in for, chosen and collective. Be mindful of that and be aware of those type of people, chosen and collective, especially if you do not want these type of people around you when you elevating. Get them the fuck out your energy, okay? That's what you got to do. Just know that you got to get these type of people out your energy because they don't deserve your energy. They don't even want to see you win because they too busy losing. They're a fucking sore loser. Straight L, okay? So be mindful of that, chosen and collective. Next, we have the blues, scared, heavy emotions, mental distress. So now they're having the blues, chosen and collective. They are scared and having heavy emotions and mental distress over you graduating, over you leveling up. They sick. They can't even take it. Seeing you graduate and blossom into this person you blossom into be, they having the blues over it because they know that you see them as a broke ass. They know you see them as a broke ass, chosen and collective. And they know that they did way too much in the connection with all these scare tactics and overall mind games to basically kind of like scare you. They know they pulled and made way too many decisions pertaining this specific topic. So this is why they're having the blues, because they know you're moving forward and pushing through regardless of what happens. Ain't nothing stopping you, chosen and collective. I know that's right. Clock it. Ain't nothing stopping you. So this is why they're having the blues, because they sick. They can't believe it. Next, we have rejected. So you rejected them. Once you start leveling up in life, you said, no, you can't come back. That's what you told them, chosen and collective. You said you can't come the fuck back. It was the reason why I left you in the first place. I know that's right, chosen and collective. So we got rejected out here, ghosted hard, ignored, and erased. So you rejected them, you ignored them, and you left them on red. Once they start seeing you leveling up and seeing you take off in your life the way you're supposed to be, chosen and collective, you rejected them. You said, no, don't come over here with that. You lost your opportunity a long time ago with your goofy ass decisions. So be mindful of that overall this person, this possibly could be a man feeling rejected overall because they know that you know they're in mental distress. They got the blues over you, that you know they pulled a lot of bullshit to scare you into overall being with them and trying to overall create a connection. They pulled a lot of scare tactics and overall try to scare you into being with them. Try to basically force you into being with them. Who wants that type of energy around them? It's giving real forceful energy. Okay, so be mindful of that overall you didn't want this person because you saw the kind of person they was. You like, I don't like that. Don't turn me on. I don't even like how you carry yourself. You think you carry yourself with class, but overall I see you for this person that's scared, always walking around with heavy emotions, always having mental distress, always a broke ass. Okay, I see you as this person that could never handle rejection. Okay, that gets mad when they're rejected and overall wants to try to start scaring people and basically use scare tactics once they get rejected. So overall, this kind of person you most likely didn't even want as a friend. Okay, because who wants someone around them like that starts stuff with people because they're not interested? Literally, you're starting stuff and trying to scare people and basically create drama in people's life because they're not interested in you. That's basically what this is about. They mad at you because you're not interested. So they trying to do everything they can to scare you into liking them because you rejected their ass. But you rejected them, chosen and collective, because you're the chosen and the collective. Because you knew that you deserve more, for one. And for two, you put in way too much work for yourself and your future and your life to be putting up with some broke ass energy. Okay? This is what broke people do. Weird shit like this. Always fucking with a motherfucker that's leveling up in life. Always trying to start something with a motherfucker that's leveling up in life. A chosen being. So now they sick. Chosen and collective. So be mindful of that they got the blues. Okay? Let's see why they got the blues. Let's see why they got the blues. So we got repo, default on payments, financially incapable, repossessed assets. So this is why they got the blues, chosen and collective. Excuse me. This is why they got the blues. Because everything getting repo from them. Okay? You told them they can't come back. You rejected them and said enough is enough. I deserve better. And I know for sure I don't deserve you. This ain't the type of treatment. This ain't the type of person I deserve. So you rejected them and overall told them bye. Up on my face, boy. For I break. That's the song and the download I'm getting. Mariah Carey. Up on my face, boy. For I break. So they got repos going on, chosen and collective. Be mindful of that and take heed of that. That overall, you was not wrong. You were right about them not standing on business, not trying to overall have financial stability, and basically using people and trying to scare people into giving them money. You were right about this. You knew that they was a broke ass. Because look at their cars and assets being repossessed, snatched from them. Want to know why they being snatched from them, chosen and collective? Because instead of using the time that they could have used to get some money, they were too busy trying to scare you into staying with them. They were too busy trying to stop you from your graduation day. When they could have been putting in some time to get some money with they broke ass. They could have been putting some time in to get some money and fill up this damn wallet that's empty as fuck. It's not even a quarter in this motherfucker, okay? So be mindful of that and take heed of that this person overall, they put their time and energy into the wrong stuff. They never focused on the things that you wanted them to focus on, especially in a relationship. When it came to stability, when it came to nourishing, when it came to feeling secure and safe, they failed at this. They always had you in fear of the relationship. You always were scared. You were always worried. And they knew the little things that they did, the mind games that they played, they knew this would scare you into trying to hold on to the relationship. So this is why they did it. And they knew that it was going to basically overall keep them afloat because they was a broke ass, okay? And you were a person that was overall the go-getter. Let's go ahead and be blunt. You were the go-getter, chosen and collective. You was the one that definitely will go get a bag. And then some, et cetera, et cetera. And not only will you go get a bag, you will learn how to do it even better and better and better and better. That's one thing about you, chosen and collective. You don't care about not only just getting a bag, but you also care about learning how to continue to get a bag, okay? And I can respect that, honey. I can respect that. And this is why you was cool on them. Because overall, they was a fucking clown. They was never grounded. They didn't have no type of overall substance when it came to stability and household priorities. They was all the way around the board, spending money everywhere but where they supposed to spend it. Getting stuff repoed, snatched from, ain't paid a dime or put a dime in on any bill. And that's why you decided you was moving. So we have moving. So you decided that you were cool, y'all broke up, and overall disconnected from this connection, and you decided to move away from this connection because you realized if I continue to be around these kind of people, it's gonna be me getting my house repoed. It's gonna be me getting my car repoed. It's gonna be me losing my job. It's gonna be me feeling like basically overall I'm getting my diploma or degree, whatever the case may be, my knowledge and wisdom repossessed from me, snatched from me. I'm going to be taking a big L even keeping you around. So this is why you decided that moving was the best fit for you, chosen and collective. And when you did move, this overall took your life to a new level. This also helped you graduate and overall level up the way you wanted to. So be mindful of that you did make the right decision. And or if you are moving or thinking about moving, this is the correct decision to make because overall, this person is trying to scare you and stop you from moving. They want you to be scared to move. They want you to be scared to move. So overall, you won't reject them. You will stick around for them. And they won't look like the broke ass that they are. So be mindful of that, chosen and collective. So this is why this person got the blues over you, because overall, the truth was done in the dark is coming to the light, honey. Everything is coming to the light about you, the kind of person you are, the kind of character you got, and what you stand for. It's coming to the light. We have extra, dramatic, trying too hard, drama starter. So this is another reason why you didn't want to be with them. Like I said, circling back and confirmation that this person was focused on the wrong stuff. Okay, they were overall focused, chosen and collective. They were overall focused. Basically, excuse me, they were both wanting to make you think they were thug, or overall this person that would turn up and go 0 to 1,000. Okay, and you were looking like, I'm okay with you going to 0 to 1,000. Okay, but let it be about our household. Let you be using that energy going 1,000 into getting us financial stability, into getting us a bag. Go 1,000 about that. That's what it made her. That's what it made her get real hot and bothered. That's what it made her want to stay herself. You holding on and going 1,000 about your household and making her feel safe. That's where you fucked up at right there. Being an extra person, but not being extra when you were supposed to be when it came to your household and this person's feelings and how they felt and overall feeling love. That's when you failed at. You were extra in the wrong fucking places, okay? When you were supposed to be being extra, when it was time for you to go all out on the holidays, the days where she wanted to feel love, or when it was time for you to be extra and pay the bills up for 4 months. Get dramatic with it. When it was time to pay the bills up and the rent up or the mortgage or the bills up for 6 months. That's where you was like, why I got this person around me? They dramatic and overall they go hard basically for the wrong things. Trying too hard. Let me zoom in on that. Trying too hard. Too hard though. Way too hard for you. And you a drama starter. You a drama starter, and overall, you a debt starter. You bring debt and drama. Bullshit. You bring drama. That's all I'm seeing around here. And got the nerve to get upset or mad that don't nobody want you. Well, everybody is not delayed, okay? Everybody is not one of them people that don't care to use their discernment. Some people use their discernment each and every day, every second, every choice that they make, they use their discernment. So be mindful of that overall this person could never do that. All right, chosen and collective. So definitely be mindful